Easter party games for kids. Before the party, write down several silly commands on small pieces of paper, fold them up and place them inside of colored, plastic eggs. Make sure you have as many eggs as you have players. Divide kids into 2 teams. Assign 1 adult judge per team. Fill 1 basket for each team with the plastic eggs. Make an Easter bingo card out of cute, clip art images. Mix the order up for each card you print. Cut up 1 card and place the images in an Easter basket. Give the kids jelly beans to use as bingo markers. Pull 1 image at a time out of the basket and show it to the kids. They must mark the spot that matches. Play until someone gets a bingo. Wrap 2 large boxes in spring-colored paper. Fill them with Easter grass. Divide kids into 2 teams. Bury 1 colored egg per player in the grass. Line the teams up and have them race, relay style, to retrieve an egg from the box. The bigger the boxes and the more grass you use, the more challenging this game will be. You'll have to sing this bunny version of the Hokey Pokey for the kids to dance along to. This game is similar to Hot Potato. Have kids sit in a circle, play music and have them pass around an Easter bonnet. As each player receives the bonnet, he must put it on his head, then take it off and pass it to the next player. When the music stops, the player wearing the bonnet is out. That player must have her picture taken wearing the bonnet before giving it back to the circle for play to continue. Make this game even more fun by decorating the Easter bonnet in as creative or silly a fashion as you can. This game is based on the concept of the classic musical chairs, but with an Easter-themed twist. Instead of lining up chairs, line up Easter baskets, making sure you have 1 less than there are players. Play the bunny hop and have kids hop around the baskets as the music plays. When the music stops, each kid must pick up a basket. The player left without a basket is out, another basket is removed, and play continues this way until only 1 player remains. To make your Easter tree, you can place a block of foam found in the floral section of craft stores in a decorative pot, and then plant a small tree branch in the foam. Cover the base of the foam with artificial Easter grass. Have the kids decorate cardstock paper that has been cut into the shape of eggs. They can use decorating items such as crayons, colored markers, rubber stamps, stickers, and glitter. Punch a hole in each paper egg and feed a length of ribbon through so they can hang their egg ornaments on the tree. Always a hit at kids' parties is the Pinata game. Fill an Easter pinata, such as a bunny or Easter egg, with treats and token prizes. One fun idea is to fill plastic eggs with treats and then fill the pinata with the eggs. Blindfold kids and have them whack away at the pinata until it breaks, releasing the treats for them to claim. Draw a hopscotch board using bunny heads in place of the traditional square boxes. Instead of a rock, use a jelly bean to play the hopscotch game. Have your party guests sit around a table. Give them each a piece of paper and a crayon. Blindfold them or ask them to close their eyes and draw per your instructions. Divide the party guests into 2 teams. Line them up and fill the arms of the first players in line with plastic Easter eggs. Those players have to walk or run to a designated spot a few feet away from the starting line, then turn around and return to their teams. If a player drops any of their eggs, they must stop to pick them up, trying not to drop any more in the process. Upon returning to their teammates, players must pass the armload of eggs to the next players in line. The race continues until all of the players have carried the eggs. The first team to complete the relay race wins. This contest will see which player can hop the most times in a set amount of time. Start with a timer set for 2 minutes. Have parents count how many times their child can hop before time is up. The 3 or 4 players with the most hops move on to the next round, where the timer is set for 1 minute. The top 2 hoppers from that challenge move on to the final 30-second hopping round, which determines the winner of the Hop-A-Thon. Divide kids into 2 teams. Set up a race course that starts and ends at the same spot. Along the course, place 2 colored eggs in as many spots as you have players. Have one player from each team stand at the start-finish line. Give those players a basket. Then, have one player from each team stand at the intervals where you've placed the eggs. For this game of tag, the person who is the bunny, and must wear bunny ears. Everyone else is a runaway egg. The bunny has to gather his eggs into the basket. Place a hula hoop on the ground to serve as the basket, or mark off a circle or square. When the bunny tags an egg player, that player must go and stand in the basket. Play until all of the eggs have been collected. Then assign a new player to be the bunny. Fill 2 baskets each with the same amount of jelly beans. Place them side by side on a table. Divide players into 2 even teams. Have the teams line up behind a starting point that is several feet away from the jelly bean table. Give each team an empty basket and a spoon. Divide kids into 2 teams. Give each team a white garbage bag that has arm and leg holes cut out of it, several bags of Easter grass, and a few rolls of colored streamers. Challenge their taste buds while delighting those sweet teeth with this fun Easter game. Before the game, gather several different types of Easter candy. Cut them into small pieces to make it more challenging, as well as to limit the amount of sugar intake. Before the party, gather 2 sets of items you might find in an Easter basket. Hide the items around the yard or party space. Divide players into 2 teams and give them each a list of the items they must find, including the baskets. Start them off with a clue to the whereabouts of the basket, so they can use it to carry the remaining items. You can also leave additional clues to the remaining items at each hiding spot. The challenge is to be the first team to return with all of the items in your basket. Use ribbon to hang as many marshmallow chicks as you have players from the ceiling. Have each player stand next to a peep. On go, the players must eat the peeps without using their hands. The first player to finish a peep wins. Line up a few empty Easter baskets. Mark a standing point that is a few feet away from the baskets. The distance will depend on the age group. Have kids take turns standing behind the line and attempting to toss the jelly beans into the baskets. Players score 1 point per jelly bean they land in a basket. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos. And please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm.